Okay, so as you can see by the massive chunk of earth that's missing, I've been doing some terraforming, flattening the land for my amazing house that I'm going to build. Marino is here, that's right, I've given my baby boo a name! Your name's Marino! Why? Because I found you in the middle of the ocean, and Marino is Spanish for, like, something to do with the sea. I can't quite remember. But Marino, my skeleton horse. How you doing, baby? Mwah, I love you. Okay, so we're gonna make a beautiful little house here, one that I found on Pinterest. Though unfortunately, I have now just realized that this image is AI generated, which is disgusting. But hey, I'm still gonna try my best. Okay, it's a really nice amethyst house looking thing. Even though it's AI fucking drivel, I'm gonna try and make it anyway. Okay, so what we need to do is we'll need to gather a lot of these, because I am gonna try and make the house as exact as possible, but I'm also gonna take quite a few creative liberties. So we're gonna need some pink wood, we're gonna need some dark oak wood, some amethyst, of course. We'll probably need to go mining. I've already got some white concrete. Obviously, you can see I made the dye for it and the gravel and stuff, because concrete just looks really pretty. Fuck yeah, concrete! This is gonna be a nice, chill little video of me building. Ain't that right, Marino? Oh, Marino, I love you so much. You're amazing. I gave him a name tag through cheats because I didn't want him to despawn if I went too far away. So now you won't despawn because you got a name. I love you, Marino. I'm gonna get you some friends, don't you worry. I should download like a Pegasus mod or a unicorn mod or something. Oh, that'd be so cool. But anyway, let's go and just have a nice chill time and just gather some wood and stuff. Oh, and also some flowers. I've got so many good ideas for this house. Oh, it's gonna look great. Oh, llamas. Does that mean there's a wandering trader around here somewhere? Oh, look at you guys. You guys are so cute. Oh, you guys turn your head and everything. Cuties. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will not do that again. So to the, like, I don't know, 10 or 12 people who are going to be watching this, how's your day been? You've been good? You had a good time? I hope so. I hope things are treating you well. I've been feeling weirdly good lately. I don't know why. I'm not complaining, like, but yeah, I've been feeling weirdly good. You know, usually I'm crippled with, like, terrible anxiety but or depression, but hey, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, you've got to be, don't you? I mean, Jesus Christ, the world we live in is a terrifying, horrible, creepy, fucking dystopian place. You kind of have to be so happy that you're almost insane, you know, because otherwise you would go insane. But that's why it's important to just have times like this where you can just chill and just play some Minecraft, just make a nice, pretty little house and just forget about all the troubles of the world. Jesus Christ. So just smile and laugh in the face of it all and just go, whatever, I can't do anything about it. I'll just make the most of the time that I have. I'll just control that which I can control. I'm so glad they added this biome into Minecraft. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at all the little cherry blossom leaves falling. It's so cool. I would love to see like a cherry blossom forest or a grove in real life. I've never seen one before. Okay, I think this should be enough wood for now to get started at the very least. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's turning nighttime. I think I've turned it to peaceful mode. Yeah, I've turned it to peaceful mode because I just wanna chill and just build for now. I don't want to deal with no oogity boogities. Don't want to deal with no mobs. Just want to have a nice, chill building stream recording session. I should start streaming again though. I haven't streamed in ages. It's so different when you're streaming. I mean, I know no one's gonna watch me because it's, you know, it's just, I'm a nobody. Literally nobody fucking cares. But this is like different pressures when you're streaming, because when you're streaming, it's like, you know, you can't edit out the mistakes. You know, you're being watched as you do it. There's just kind of that extra added bit of pressure. But again, like I said, no one's going to be watching me, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I would like to get back into doing it though, because who knows? I do want to, you know, hopefully not be a nobody. I do want to actually go somewhere with this, but you know, we'll see. It's okay. You're all I need, Marino. Mwah, my baby. Hold on, do I have a bed? Yeah. I'll make it daytime so that I can see what I'm doing, and I shall map out where I want the house to be. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm mapping it out. I'm visualizing it in my brain. I have the equation, you know. Yes. Okay. So we'll do it from we'll do it protruding out from this side when I can speak English again. Yeah, there we go. We got the beginnings of it. All right, cool. Ooh, problema. I have not left a big enough place for the staircase. Actually, no, because you know what? I have an idea for what I'm going to do for the front here, so hold on. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go find some amethyst. Thankfully, there are some caves everywhere, so we'll just go in one of these. Ooh, this seems promising, actually. Hold on, we'll go down here. I've already been down here by the looks of it. Is that amethyst already, or is that just... No, I think that's just diorite, or whatever it's called. Oh, I should have brought some torches, actually. Hold on, wait, let me... Wait, I need to go back up for some torches, wait. Maybe peaceful mode, but I do still need to see. So how's everyone been doing then? I know there's only going to be like 3 people watching this, but how have you been? You've been okay? I hope you've been okay. What have you guys been up to? Me personally, I've been trying to get back into all my hobbies and stuff. Well, I say hobbies. I mean, YouTube is obviously one of the main things that I'm aspiring to do in terms of like what I want to do for the future. You know, I do want to be a full-time YouTuber if I can. You know, I'd be incredibly lucky if I could, but who knows, we'll see. But I also want to be a game developer, so I've been working on a game in RPG Maker because I love RPG Maker. It's such a versatile game-making program, and honestly, it is so beginner-friendly. I highly recommend it for anyone who wants to get into game dev. Ooh, look, there's an amethyst thing right there. Perfect, okay. But yeah, I've been working on my game. I've been trying to get back into drawing, get back into animating, because they're 2 of my favorite things. I do have an RPG Maker, a game dev channel, which currently it only has 1 video because, you know, it takes a lot of effort to make them with, like, you know, how... Well, basically I put a lot of art into them and stuff. You know what? I've actually forgotten the name of my channel. I think it's like Blue Dragon Games or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's Blue Dragon Games, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'll leave a link to it anyway, so that like the 2 people who give a fuck can go have a look. But yeah, I've been trying to keep working on my game because I've gotten really into magical girl animes recently. Like, oh my god, I am... Genuinely, like, to a concerning degree, I am obsessed with Magical Girl. I've been getting really into Pretty Cure. Like, I started watching Futari wa Pretty Cure, and oh my god, I absolutely adore it. It is so amazing. Genuinely, if you like early 2000s type anime, like, if you grew up with, like, Digimon and Sonic X and stuff like that, the art style of Futari wa Pretty Cure is absolutely on that line. You would love it. Actually... The awesome thing about Futari wa Precure is that it was one of the people who worked on Dragon Ball worked on it, because Futari wa Precure was genuinely supposed to be marketed as like Dragon Ball, but for girls, you know, because girls can't watch Dragon Ball because that's a boy thing. But you can definitely tell with like the fight scenes and the animation style, like it is really fucking cool. I love it so much. But I've also been watching the other Pretty Cures, like Smile Pretty Cure, which is also known very commonly as Glitter Force, which I hear is the whitewashed version of that anime. I've started watching that. I've started watching Tokyo Mew Mew. What else? I've got all of the Pretty Cures on my list. The next one I'm looking for is... I forget which one it's called, but I'll probably show a picture of it on screen. It looks really interesting, like the art style wise. But yeah. Another anime that I did try getting into on par of like the magical girl stuff is I did try getting into Sailor Moon, but I'm gonna be honest guys, like I'm probably gonna get fucking executed for this. But I found Sailor Moon, like especially the first few episodes, to be so boring. Like, I'm sorry, but I just found it to be so, like, it was so focused on just Usagi and her life and like her failing her exams and her in like, you know, doing her homework and in school, and it's like, bro, when do we get to the magical girl stuff? And then when we did get to the magical girl stuff, it was like, I don't know, it just seemed really underwhelming to me. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm gonna get executed for this, but I'm sorry, okay? But I could not get into Sailor Moon because I watched the first few episodes and I was like, this is boring. This is just slice of life crap. Not crap. No, it's not crap, but it was just slice of life stuff, and I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry. But I'm a massive hypocrite with it though, because one of my favorite magical girl animes is called Mermaid Melody, and literally most of that anime is slice of life stuff. But that's because Mermaid Melody... Oh, we found the amethyst. Awesome. But Mermaid Melody, it's a magical girl anime second and a romance anime first. So it's kind of like going into it, you already know what to expect. Like, the main plotline of Mermaid Melody is Lucia and Kaito, and at least that's interesting, you know, like, I unironically am, like, so invested in their storyline. But, you know, the magical girl stuff, like, again, it is there, but again, it's a romance anime first, whereas Sailor Moon, that's, like, the OG of magical girl anime, so I went into it expecting, like, wow, this is gonna be the most amazing magical girl anime I've ever seen, and I booted it up, and I was like, huh, I'm kind of bored. And I feel so bad that I was bored, because again, she's the OG, it's Usagi, man. But yeah, I just couldn't get into it, and I probably won't go back to it, so, which is a shame, but yeah. Anyway, though, all of that is to say, the reason why I'm talking about Magical Girl animes is because the game that I'm making is a Magical Girl game, because I'm so obsessed. I just want to make my own. I will be like posting updates and like little animations and stuff of them once they're actually made. But yeah, hopefully, along with hopefully one day my YouTube thing taking off, hopefully one day my game dev stuff will take off too, because that would be an absolute dream come true. Things will just work out, and even if they don't, you know, like, see, here's the thing. Everyone's got hopes and dreams and aspirations, right? Everyone's got things that they want to achieve. But the unfortunate truth is, you know, that life's not a Disney movie, you know? Life just isn't a cartoon where, you know, you wish upon a star and then everything you want comes true. Sometimes, genuinely, like, even if you try your hardest, sometimes even if you do everything in your power, sometimes your dreams just straight up just don't come true. But that's okay. It's fine, you know. It's not the end of the world. Life can still be meaningful, and you can still find like meaning and fulfillment in your life without achieving your biggest, wildest dreams, you know. Because I mean, regardless of whether my YouTube stuff takes off or my game dev stuff takes off, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it anyway because it's fun and I enjoy it, and you know, it's what I want to do with my life. So who cares about the numbers? Who cares about if it actually quote unquote makes it or not? Just the fact that I made it and that I enjoy it and I put my love into it, that's all that matters, you know? And it's the same with everything else in life, you know? It's not the be-all and end-all if your dreams don't come true, okay? There are so many more things that make life meaning. I mean, make life meaningful, that's not English. Speaking of that, again, something that could make life worth living is learning a language. You know, you could spend your time learning languages, you could spend your time traveling, you could spend your time with friends, you know, playing games that you love, making art. Even if you're bad at it, just make it because you can, you know? Food, your favorite food, that gives life meaning, right? Your favorite delicious food. There's so many like little things in life that matter, and that's what matters most. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and actually start mining this amethyst. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, my magical girl game that I'm making, of course, as follows the tradition of magical girls. Not only does it have a pink protagonist and her blue best friend, but that blue best friend is actually going to be her girlfriend, because magical girl animes are so goddamn gay. I'm sorry, but they are. Even they never like intend it. Except for maybe in some cases, but they never intend it. But because of how hyper feminine it is and how like girl power it is, it kind of like loops back around and becomes like queer. I don't know how to explain it. My fellow queer people know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's the weirdest thing. They go so hard to make it heteronormative and straight that it loops all the way back around and does the opposite. It's amazing. It's the same with like hyper masculine stuff, like with JoJo, for example. Like JoJo is like about all these buff masculine dudes going around on adventures, but bro, JoJo is so gay. JoJo's is so gay. I love it. Oh my god. I mean, aside from the fact that JoJo itself also has quite a lot of very questionable homo scenes in it, shall we say? You know, a particular scene with Joseph and Avdol comes to mind, and also Jono and Mista, and you know. Speaking of JoJo, I actually started rewatching JoJo again now that Steel Ball Run's come out. Oh my god, Steel Ball Run is so fucking awesome, guys. I love it so much. And genuinely, I wasn't expecting this to be the case, but Jolene is now my favorite JoJo. Like, part 6 is actually my favorite part now. Which is weird, because I had a very shitty opinion of part 6 when it... Well, not when it first came out as in, like, manga-wise, when I first started getting into JoJo and, like, was reading part 6, because... I mean, the fact that Jolene is the first female JoJo, and the first scene we see of her is, like, her getting caught, you know, flicking the bean, shall we say. It's like, oh my god. I immediately thought, like, wow, this is the most sexist shit I've ever seen in my life. But honestly, you know what, I can kind of look past it. Maybe Iraqi didn't mean it like that. You know, I don't know. But yeah, Jolene is now my favorite JoJo, and part 6 is now my favorite. I love it. Oh god! I nearly just died. My favorite part, oh god damn it, my favorite part actually used to be part 4, and part 4 is still very like high up there on my like favorite JoJo parts, but upon rewatching it, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of felt the same shit that I felt when I was watching Sailor Moon with it, where it's like, man, the slice of life shit was just so boring. Like, but whenever it got to Yoshikage Kira though, holy shit was I invested. I suddenly, like, my invested, like, meter, so, oh, I just wiped my microphone. My invested meter, as soon as, like, the Yoshikage Kira stuff started popping off with part 4, immediately got bumped up to, like, 500. You know, I was super interested, like, wow, finally things are getting good. But then it immediately went back to, like, oh, this guy in a telephone pole, or, oh, Shigechi. It's like, oh, I really don't care. I really do not give a shit. It's funny though, because I'm trying to give all of the parts that I didn't particularly like another chance, but it is just very difficult. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm probably also gonna get crucified for this too, but part 5, my least favorite part by far, at least from what I remember. Again, I haven't rewatched it yet, so maybe my opinion will change upon rewatch, you know, just like it did for part 6, but I'm sorry, it's just, part 5 was just so boring when I first watched it. Genuinely, like, oh god, I first watched it with one of my old friends. I was watching it with her, and we got to the part where they were, like, on the plane, and I think, it wasn't Vanilla Ice. Who the fuck were they fighting? I don't even know. Was it Notorious Big? I don't know. Whoever it was that they were fighting. And as soon as it got to that plane episode, I literally turned to my friend and went, babes, can we please just, like, skip to Diavolo? I am literally bored to tears. I'm gonna fucking start crying in a minute. And she was like, yeah, me too. We need to skip. So we then just fucking skipped forward. I know it's a sin, and we shouldn't have, but it was just so unfathomably boring. And Giorno, why did I create another fucking crafting table? There's one right there. But Giorno, oh my god, Giorno is what I like to call wasted potential. Like, literally, you've got Giorno Joestar, okay, well, Giovanna, but he's a Joestar, right? And he's the son of Dio, a vampire, and also the, like, main villain to the entire Joestar bloodline, right? And he has a son who is also part Joestar, but he's the most boring, nothing burger of a fucking character in the whole goddamn series. He has no personality, nothing to do with Dio's vampirism comes into it. It's just such a goddamn letdown. You know, I'm sorry, but I know that, like, you know, the Italian mafioso stuff is the direction Araki wanted to go in, but bro, why? Why does Jonah not have anything to do with, like, vampirism? Why is he not interesting? Why is he not, like, got this super, like, you know, deep internal conflict between his Joestar and his Dio? You know, he wants to do the right thing because of his Joestar blood, but his Dio Brando blood is just, like, making him want to be evil. It's like, oh, you could have had such a fucking complex character on your hands, Araki, but you fumbled it. I'm giving JoJo a lot of hate, but I do unironically, like, love JoJo so fucking much because it genuinely is so bizarre and ridiculous that it's one of those things that I watch it and I like it, but I'm also like, this is fucking, what the fuck am I looking at? Part 7 though, oh my god, I've got to say, part 7 so far is, I think part 7 might be my favorite part by far. I've started reading it and I'm quite far along with the manga, as, you know, further along than the anime is, but my god, part 7's so fucking good. I love it. Okay, are we almost there? Yes, thank god. Okay. Oh god, excuse me. That's disgusting. See, this is why I need to get into streaming, because talking, like, yapping like I do would be so much easier and better and more fun if there's actually people responding and actually, like, you know, giving their input. But again, if I did start streaming, I bet you probably no one would watch. But who knows, you know? You gotta start somewhere. How much have I got now? Oh my god, I've got so much amethyst. I bet you I'll still need more, though, with the absolute size of my mention. And there we go, the last block of amethyst. Whew, that was a big-ass geode. Okay, let's get out of here and let's see about building. What time is it? 5 PM in Minecraft time, and in real life it is 12:34.